We still speaking? Right, I'm speaking and you're not. I just thought you might want to say how sorry you were.
What for?
Well, you could have had me and you blew it.
Yeah, right. I lay in bed all night thinking about you.
So you'll need a nice relaxing day to chill out and recover.
That's the plan.
Well, we could go for a drive in your new car.
We?
Yeah. Me, you, and your dad.
Oh, I thought we'd arranged to have breakfast this morning.
I changed my mind.
Oh, you've got the hump, haven't you? Just because Len told Pearl that Ollie was leaving and he didn't tell you.
Tap that woman's head and you'll hear an echo. It's time she stopped prancing around like an attention-seeking schoolgirl.
She's really got under your skin, hasn't she?
I think she should acquire a modicum of dignity, that is all. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Got out the washing up again, haven't you?
Stupid.
How long are you going to be?
I don't know. I want to get a couple of books for my course. Thought I'd make a start before I get there.
You're a bit keen, are you?
And what's wrong with keen?
Yeah, well, you'll have a good time as well. It's not all work, is it?
Oh, you're an expert on uni, are you?
Well, you know what they say, all work and no play.
Yes, well, you stop trying to lead me astray.
Go on, get out of it.
See ya.
Come on, lad, cheer your face up. It's not the end of the world, is it?
Rodney's going under. I might not have a job either.
Right, well, instead of feeling sorry for yourself, you can help me organise this party.
What party?
It's for Ollie. It's in the cafe from 2 o'clock. I need you to round up all our mates.
Yeah, all right.
And you can leave the oldest to me.
You what?
Yeah, Betty, Edna, Pearl, Jarvis.
They're coming?
Yes, they'll all want to wish you well. She'll have enough rebels at university.
Yeah, so you keep saying.
Harry Lane was in a lousy mood when she got in last night.
And we all know why that is, don't we?
Oh, you had a row, have you?
Or maybe she's sick of you treating her like a 5-year-old.
I'll look out for her. She understands that.
Yeah, well, you haven't stopped her going out with me today, have you?
She'll see through you sooner or later.
Were you ever 17 or were you born middle-aged?
I can still look after myself. You just remember that, sonny.
I'm surprised she can let Eric out of her sight.
Why wouldn't she?
Well, while she's been away, she's heard Steph has had a claws into him. They had a right set to yesterday.
Steph's been helping Mr. Pollard with his business, hasn't she?
Oh, aye. Well, every man has his needs, even Eric Pollard. And it won't be the first time he'd strayed.
I think you're jumping to conclusions, Mrs. Eggleton.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Betty, but absolutely nothing's been going on between my husband and Miss Stokes.
No. Well, I never said it had. No. But you know what some folk are like.
Nosy, interfering, malicious.
Yeah, well, we can't all be as forgiving as what you are.
There's nothing to forgive.
Oh, if you say so, love. I only know that if my Seth had bought a posh frock for another woman, I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to take it as calmly as what you're doing. Oh, sorry. Did you not know that, then?
Take it we're not open for business today, then.
Maybe never again, Danny boy.
Things not go well with Gloria. Is there anything I can do to help?
Not unless you can lay your hands on 100 grand.
Got a tenner.
Well, in that case, stay well out of the way. No point in you ending up in hospital as well.
You're joking.
Best thing you can do is to go to Manchester with Ollie. You haven't got much of a future here with me.
You don't want me to go?
Well, you didn't say.
You got enough on your mind, haven't you?
Oh, you know what women are like. They're fickle. She'll probably change her mind.
I don't think she will.
If you love her, Danny, work at it. Much better than anything I can offer.
I need a bit of reassurance.
Really?
I want to know that wife of yours hasn't talked you out of our little deal.
No.
Think what all this money will mean to you. New car, new house, bit of respect.
I am perfectly aware of what's at stake.
Yeah, well, it'll be a great shame to lose it just because you can't handle your old lady.
I can handle my wife.
Good. That's all I wanted to know.
Oh, hello, darling. Got a dash. Got a meeting.
Gloria.
Well, I'm going out with Robert, so we'll come to the party when we get back.
Back from where?
We're going for a drive.
Oh, aye. Can hear the steady drip of the ice made of melting, I think.
And I can just hear a drip.
Yeah, all this saving myself for marriage stuff. It's just an excuse.
Get lost.
Oh, all that pent-up emotion, he's in for a treat, innit? Hey!
Hey, what was that for?
He thinks he's so funny, but he's not. He's pathetic.
What's going on?
Why don't you ask his psycho nymphomaniac daughter?
Oi!
Nympho. Howard, good to see you. Hey, good night last night. Let me get you some coffee.
No, thanks. I'd like to get out to the property and complete the paperwork and get back to London.
Oh, well, there's no rush. I thought we might take a trip out to the coast.
You've played the tour guide already. Rodney, stop trying to stall me.
I'm not. Really, I'm not.
I've got 15 minutes in my schedule this afternoon. If you don't deliver them what you promised, the deal is off.
I won't let you down.
If you've brought me all this way for nothing, you'll never do business again. That's a promise.
Oh, I'm glad you've come. You've saved me a journey.
Oh?
Yeah, I've organised a party for Ollie this afternoon. She's going away in a couple of days.
I know. Pearl Ladderbanks told me.
Yeah, well, I should have told you myself. It's been that hectic, I never got the chance. I'm sorry.
Yes, well, it's done now. I know how much you've been dreading her going.
Excuse me.
It's only me.
Come in, love.
Oh, hello, Edna.
Pearl?
I'm not stopping because I know you're busy. I just wanted to tell you I've baked a cake for Ollie's do. Hope you don't mind.
Not at all. He was very kind of you. Come on in, love. Come on in.
I think it's time I was going.
You will come to the do a bit later on.
We'll see.
Do you know, it's ages since I squeezed an icing bag. I quite enjoyed it. I'll put the kettle on.
Yeah, I'll get the cups.
2? You must be joking. No, forget it.
200's not going to get you very far.
What are you doing here?
Is this Meissen?
Yes, Minton.
It's nice.
What are you doing?
I worked out that you've not got the money, because I reckon you'd have been in touch.
Royal Worcester.
So I've decided, by way of incentive, I'm going to up the interest another 5%.
You can't do that!
Oh, yes, I can. And then we move into a phase where things get broken. And I don't mean bits of pot. This has got to be Meissen. I'd take care of it if I were you.
All I'm saying is...
You think I'm stupid?
No.
You don't trust me, and if Rob wears the right aftershave, I'll do what he
I
likes.
don't want you to feel under any pressure, that's all.
Like this isn't pressure. Like last night wasn't pressure, spying on me. What was that all about? I'm sick of it. I'm not a little girl anymore. You can't tell me what to do. So get out of my life and stay out, all right?
Oh, you remember when we went speed dating?
How could I forget?
I bumped into one of the women this morning, Susan Hayward.
Oh, can't place her.
Average height, long curly red hair, freckles.
Oh, yeah, she was cute. Not exactly your type, but she seemed nice enough.
So, you know what my type is?
Oh, that was just a spur-of-the-moment thing. I haven't really thought about it.
Well, now's your chance.
OK. English rose. Rather proper. Keeps the house tidy and knows the Book of Common Prayer off by heart.
She sounds a bit dull.
Not behind the bedroom door.
Louise?
Getting warmer, Monica. Is this your idea of a picnic?
Well, I was thinking of that gorgeous figure of yours.
Now there's a surprise.
Anyway, we're not going to have much time to eat. Studying nature.
The birds and the bees, that sort of thing.
Well, that's what your dad expects. We wouldn't want to disappoint him, would we?
Oh, he was on my case again before I left.
He was in the shop when I bought this lot doing his Godzilla routine. What a prat.
Watch it.
What did I say?
He might be a prat, but he's my prat.
Well, aren't you the lucky one?
So you keep telling me. Are you coming or what?
Successful meeting.
What? Oh, yes, thank you. I've got us some lunch.
Betty was just telling me you bought Steph a posh frock.
Oh, that was nothing. She was coming with me to a business dinner. You weren't here, you were in London.
Did she get the silk frillies to go with it?
Of course not. Please. Sit down. One salad.
What was she doing with you in the cafe?
What do you think? She was trying to get me to stick to our agreement over the house.
You know, this is beginning to sound horribly familiar.
What do you mean?
Your affair with Glynis was born out of the same mixture of greed, blackmail, and your weakness for loose women.
I did not want to sleep with Glynis. You practically forced me into her bed. I have no intention of sleeping with Stephanie.
You can't blame her for being suspicious.
I have been 100% faithful to you since I've been in London. And if you don't believe that, well, what's the point?
Yes, Hilary, what is it? Oh, for goodness sake, I haven't got time for that now.
Problem?
It can wait. I'm concerned about us.
So am I.
Then you've got a decision to make. Our marriage or £1 million?
No, not here.
Why not?
Come on. Too close to the road.
Where are we going?
You just have to trust me, won't you?
Oh, yeah, right.
Now this is much better. Much more private.
Yeah, I fancy very crisp.
If you come to gloat, you're wasting your time.
I don't want the house.
I'm way past... What did you say?
I'm no longer interested in purchasing the property.
Very funny.
I mean it. You can go ahead and sell to your investor. Here's the planning permission.
You really do mean it?
It's not something I joke about.
Yes. Oh, thank you, God. Yes, yes, yes! I knew I could do it! Yes!
I need a drink.
I was about to lose everything. Everything. This is the most wonderful moment in my life.
No, who's gloating?
I don't believe it. I suppose lovely Gloria finally talked some sense into you, did she?
I have my reasons.
Well, I can't see Steph being too pleased, but, well, she'd probably kill you. Poor Eric.
I don't want your pity. Just pay me what you owe me and I'll leave you to indulge yourself.
Oh, yes, your fee, of course.
Yes, that's 25,000, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. We agreed 20, and you already had 5, so that's...
Yes, I can do the maths, thank you.
You'll get another 15.
Haven't got much choice, have I?
No. You don't.
You know your problem?
Which one? I've got loads. I'm very confused.
You think you're irresistible?
Well, it's not my fault if women throw themselves at me.
Oh, yeah, right.
You're not resisting now, though, are you?
Well, a can of lemonade and a packet of crisps and I'm anybody's.
Used to think it'd take more than that.
Like what?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I do.
Well, when you kept knocking me back, I thought maybe if I changed my name to Roberta, then I might stand a better chance.
You think that's funny?
Well, it was a joke.
You always have to spoil it, don't you?
Oh, come on, it was a joke.
Give me the keys.
Don't be stupid.
Oh, you pig.
Elaine! Elaine!
Ta-da! So what do you think?
It's smashing and it's very appropriate.
Well, she strikes me as that sort of girl. Bit of oomph about her.
Aye, she is.
I was like that at her age.
We still are.
Well, I'd rather dance the night away than get me knitting needles out, if that's what you mean.
I don't know where you get the energy.
Well, it's a state of mind. I mean, you could have a whale of a time when Ollie goes. You could take up a new hobby. But I've always fancied skydiving myself.
Oh, no. I'm happy with 3 meals a day and a couple of pints.
Oh, I can see I'm going to have to take you in hand.
Hi.
What are you doing in my car? Get out.
That's not a problem, I'm insured.
That's not the point.
I didn't know where you'd gone, so I thought I'd better come and find you.
You needn't have bothered.
OK.
Another hilarious Rob Sugden joke.
How'd you go in, though, didn't I?
Well, you best get out and start walking. It's a long way back.
Well, let me drive you, by way of an apology.
Apologise? You?
It wasn't funny, what I said. It was meant to be, but it wasn't. So I'm sorry.
Suppose you'll pull into the first lay-by and start ripping my clothes off.
Only if you ask nicely.
I can't believe you said that.
Well, I can't help myself. Now, please, get in the car. I mean, you've nothing to worry about. If I was going to fancy a lesbian, then I'd go for Zoe Tate. She's loaded.
Howard, I thought you'd lost interest. I wasn't sure you'd come. I was about to line up another buyer.
Spare me the gags, Rodney.
Well, I've got a lot to smile about, and so have you.
And I thought you'd screwed up.
Well, life on the edge, that's what it's all about.
Sign there.
Yes, please. And, I think we agreed to a cash deposit.
I hadn't forgotten.
Thank you, Howard.
I'll be in touch.
Danny boy, champagne in the fridge.
Wow, have you got to celebrate?
Oh, about 1 million things.
I know you think I'm a sex fiend with a one-track mind, but I'm not.
You could have fooled me.
It's just that I find you so attractive, I can't keep my hands off you.
Yeah.
And I thought you might fancy me just a little bit as well.
Is this the part where I'm supposed to say something nice about you?
Well, it doesn't matter. I reckon it's not meant to be, don't you?
You dumping me?
I'm thinking of giving up women altogether. I've got to go down to the job centre on Monday, see about becoming a monk. Means I'll have to have another new haircut, obviously. Would you fancy me with a bald spot?
No.
You think that's funny, though, do you?
Yeah.
You think it's funny? Hey?
I'm going to kill Danny. He said there'd be loads of talent.
No, it said there'd be women here, and there are.
It's about time we had some youngsters here. You can liven us up.
Great.
Now, help yourself to some sarnies and then get your dancing shoes on.
Away up, everybody. Here she comes, the guest of honour. Well, I just thought we'd put on a little celebration.
Well, I got your note and he didn't say anything about a party.
You don't mind, do you?
Oh, he's right proud of you, love.
What it must be to have brains as well as beauty.
Something she'll never experience.
I'll put some music on.
Yeah, lovely.
Is Danny not here? You know what state he's in? He might not come.
Look, he will. Now, will you stop worrying and come and sit down and enjoy yourself?
I reckon we've been set up.
You are?
Andy, Robert and Elaine, I bet they're sitting in some bar right now in Leeds laughing their heads off.
Andy, it's Elaine. She's unconscious. She might be dead. I was just driving along and... look, call an ambulance. Call it now. Robblesfield Road. I don't know if she's breathing. I don't know.
Champagne all round, please, Diane. The best you have.
What are you celebrating? You've got booked in for a facelift.
Who needs a facelift when you just made £1 million?
You are joking.
No, he isn't.
It's brilliant.
Congratulations.
He'll have blown it inside 6 months.
Oh, do I detect the green-eyed monster?
I'm very happy for you, as long as you keep spending it in here.
Yeah, don't worry, I will. Here.
We've got drinks, thanks very much.
Indulge me. You've made me a very happy man.
And stinking rich.
Exactly. So, enjoy.
Smug, patronising.
There's no point getting angry.
It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Which could have ruined both of us. You did the right thing.
I wouldn't have done it for anyone else. The notion that I might prefer Stephanie to you is absurd, and I hope you realise that now.
Hey, you're going at it, Danny boy.
Try getting the party mood for Ollie. Aren't you drinking?
Because I've got plans that involve keeping a clear head.
What plans?
Never you mind. Come on, I'll go with you.
She's going, Rudders.
Hey?
What am I going to do?
You two have been through a lot together. You get through this. Come on, let's go and spread some good cheer.
What the hell are you doing? I had to.
You idiot!
But if you knew I was driving, then I'd lose my licence, my job, and her dad'd kill me.
Are you rather kill Elaine instead?
No.
You shouldn't have moved her.
Oh, please, Andy. Please don't say anything.
Well, you could have made an effort. We could have stayed here. I didn't know where you were.
Yeah, it was good practice for you.
Oh, you drunk?
I'm drowning my sorrows.
Babe, your boss has just made £1 million.
I can't do it.
Can't do what?
I can't stay here while you live somewhere else. I can't do it, babe.
Can you get me the bag, please?
You didn't try to move her, did you?
No. She was driving, that's how she was when I woke up. She's gonna be all right.
We need to get to a hospital as soon as we can. I want you to come along as well, get that checked out properly. 2 casualties, female, 17 years of age, unconscious, GCS 10. Second patient, male, 17 years of age, walking wounded.
She's not gonna die, is she? Please tell me she ain't gonna die.
Come on, son.
What does he want?
Mr. and Mrs. Marsden.
Oh, no. Honey.
I'm here about your daughter, Elaine. I'm afraid she's been involved in a car crash.
Well, Robert, you're a very fortunate young man. The film's come back, and well, the X-rays are not showing any fractures. So you need to rest.
You could have killed her by moving her, you idiot. Why did you do it?
Just leave it, Andy.
You're not going to get away with it. They're going to be able to tell that she's been moved. They're not stupid.
I didn't have a choice.
Of course you did.
I told you. I'd have lost everything.
Yeah, you'd have lost your licence and maybe your job. Probably got a smack off on it. Big deal. You don't get it, do you? You've made it 10 times worse by lying. Why don't you just tell them the truth?
I've done it now. I've got to stick by my story.
Robert.
Just shut up, will you? I don't need this. Elaine is all that matters. So get out my face.
Right, I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
I may be a man of means, Danny boy, but I'm not a man of leisure. See you.
Grandad?
Yes, love?
I'm really sorry. Do you mind if we leave? We've got something to sort out.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, you might as well. You're not in a party mood, are you?
Thank you, though. It's been really nice.
All right, sweetie.
See you later.
Bye.
You're familiar with Wizard of Oz, I take it, Leonard?
Well, I haven't seen it for a while.
It's a crude summary of plot, but as I recall, it's to do with being scooped up by a tornado and deposited in a land of magic and excitement.
So, what's your point?
There's your force of nature. Do you fancy going over at Rainbow?
Talking rubbish again.
She'd liven up your twilight years.
Yeah. Steady on. You said I should ask Edna round you turn me down. I don't want to risk losing another friendship.
Pearl's different. You know that as well as I do. You've only to tip at wink.
But I won't be able to keep up with her.
Yeah, what tough too. She's got enough go enough at Perry.
Push pineapple, shake the tree.
$1 million?
There or thereabouts.
So you did it? You pulled off the deal?
I bought it for $1 million and sold it for 2.
So this means that you're a millionaire?
Yeah, it does have a certain ring to it, doesn't it?
Which means that I'm a millionaire's daughter.
I thought you'd be pleased.
Oh, to the best dad in the world.
Bottle's empty.
Oh, there's plenty more where that came from. Oi, Diane! Bring us another.
Princess.
I'll get it.
Oh, you're a genius!
Well, what did he say?
He's asked me to go for a meal with him in Houghton tonight.
He must be keen.
Who must?
Chap we met at the speed dating, Guy Denton.
Oh, I remember him. Oh, he's gorgeous. Yeah, we got on ever so well, talked non-stop. Well, he's asked me out for dinner tonight. Lucky you. You beat me to it.
But Houghton's no good. I've got to give him the once-over.
Well, you're not coming with me.
Well, can't you get him to meet you here?
I've already made the arrangements.
Well, change it. He's got to have the Blackstock seal of approval.
I'll see what I can do. Lucky Louise.
Yeah.
I warned you! What have you done to her?
Ronnie, this isn't helping Elaine!
Get off me!
Ronnie!
I want to see her. Where is she?
Well, we can't have that sort of behaviour.
You won't.
Right. This way.
Does she not realise what a spectacle she's making of herself?
No, not her.
Are you two going to dance, or are you going to sit there like a pair of bookends? I think you'll find we have far too much self-respect. Oh, please yourself. But don't go near the milk, you'll curdle it.
Well, the cheeky madam. Who the heck does she think she's talking to?
Oh, no, not Leonard as well, for heaven's sake.
Oh, like a moth to the flame.
Ali, I've been looking for you everywhere. Our Elaine's in hospital. She's been in an accident.
What sort of an accident?
She were in her car with Robert.
Is she all right?
She's unconscious. They're doing tests.
Test? What sort of test? What's the matter with her?
Well, that's all I know. Mum and Dad are already there.
Yeah, well, what about Robert?
I don't know.
You best get off, son.
Oh, look, I'll go find Jack. Look, please look after Victoria.
Of course we will.
Let us know if there's any news, love.
Poor lass. Well, suppose that's that.
I'll help you tidy up.
OK, thank you.
You'll go there and meet a lot of new people. All that excited about being away from home. And there'll be loads of lads there who are gagging for it. And you're fit. You're gorgeous.
So are you. I don't want anyone else. I want you. I'm going to come home at weekends and it'll be so special.
You don't tell me what a cracking time you've been having. I won't even understand half of it, because I don't even know what you're talking about. And I'll wave goodbye and sit and wait for the next visit. I can't live like that.
No, because you're going to have your own stuff here. You know what Rodney's like. Now he's loaded, there'll be no stopping him.
And one day you're going to come back. And you'll say, I've met this guy on my course and I'm really sorry, but I love him.
Now you're talking rubbish. It made more sense when you were drunk.
I can't do it. If I can't be with you all the time, then what's the point? Finished. It's over.
It's all there, every penny.
Well, there's a surprise.
Well, aren't you going to count it?
I find in these circumstances lies are quite rare. After all, to coin a phrase, I know where you live.
That was a joke, yeah?
To a point. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to wife.
Well, she'll be pleased, won't she?
It's interest where I met my wedge, and I told you we'll go for a few days in Tenerife.
Well, you'll have to give her my apologies.
Till next time, then, eh?
There won't be a next time.
That's what they all say. Ta-ta for now.
We've been out for a drive. We stopped for a bit and we were on our way back. We were driving along, talking, having a laugh. But it all happened so quickly, there was no warning, there was nothing I could do.
How do you mean? Nothing you could do?
Nothing I could do to stop it happening. I saw the tree, but it was too late. We braked, but Elaine lost control. Next thing I knew, I woke up and we were in the tree.
And when you came round, you rang your brother rather than the ambulance. Why were that?
I wasn't thinking straight. I saw Elaine and I was scared. Andy said that he'd ring for an ambulance. And I know I should have done. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
And you didn't happen to notice how fast you were going?
We might have been going a bit fast. Elaine hasn't been driving long. But it wasn't her fault. It was just an accident.
Definitely a works night out. We could get a stretch limo into Leeds.
Good afternoon, Stephanie.
Gloria. Eric?
You'll be pleased to hear Eric's decided to stick to his agreement with Rodney.
Yeah, I had heard. It's all over this place. I was hoping you'd come in, you know, so I could explain there was no hard feelings.
Really?
Well, that's business, isn't it? You win some, you lose some.
Well, it's good of you to take it so magnanimously.
Well, there's no other way to take it, is there, Eric? And hopefully we can pick up where we left off at the factories.
Not exactly.
You what?
I've decided to resume my position at Eric's right hand.
Have you?
I'm going to spend less time in London.
So where does that leave me?
You can go back to the shop floor where you belong, and Eric won't have to buy you any more fancy dresses.
Well, that's fine with me. I've never been shy of a bit of hard graft.
Good. Well, we can all pull together. Make the best of it. I'll get us some drinks.
This is all down to you, isn't it, you miserable toffee-nosed?
I wasn't going to let him fall into your clutches, you money-grabbing strumpet.
I don't want Eric. Mind, he'd be better off without you, Miss Iron Knickers. Do you know you're about as much fun as a boil on the bum?
Large one, Stephanie?
Definitely.
I should have some news by now, surely.
We've got to be patient.
How can I be patient at a time like this? At last. How is she? Can we see her? She's going to be all right, isn't she?
Give the doctor a chance, Ronnie.
We're taking Elaine for a CT scan.
What for?
It appears there may be spinal fluid leaking from her brain, which means she may have a fracture of the skull.
Oh, my God, no.
What does that mean? What's going to happen to her?
Well, it depends on the extent of the leakage. There's a risk of infection.
Is she going to come round? I mean, she's not in a coma or anything, is she?
We can't say at this stage.
No. No.
The first 24 hours are critical. Now, she may come round fairly quickly and then drift in and out of consciousness for a while.
And what if she doesn't?
Well, there's a risk of long-term disability, but at this stage, that's speculation. We'll know more when we see the results of the scan.
I don't believe it. My little girl.
Could she die? Could she?
It's a possibility, yes.
I always knew this could happen to Ellie. I didn't know how I'd cope. But I never thought Elaine. You know what she's like. She's tough.
Yes, she is. And she'll be fighting, you know she will.
I feel so helpless.
You've got to believe she'll pull through.
She doesn't deserve this. She's just a kid. How is she?
Any more news?
No.
It was really horrible to her this morning.
Oh, it's all right, love, it's all right.
I think she's fractured a skull. So take her for a scan.
Oh, that's normal. It's routine.
It don't feel like routine.
Come on, let's go and get a drink.
Okay.
Ollie, love, what's the matter?
Danny, he's finished with me.
No. He loves you to bits.
So I thought...
Oh, sweetheart, I am sorry.
He said that if he couldn't come with me, then there's no point going on, but that's rubbish.
Well, maybe he didn't mean it.
He did.
Well, it could have been the drink talking. He'd had a fair amount, hadn't he? He knew how he upset he is about you going away. Maybe when he's slept on it, he'll feel a bit different.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Let's see what he says tomorrow, eh? Oh, come on. Come on, sweetie. Come on.
Haven't you got a sermon to write, Ashley?
What?
Well, you were here when I left.
Was I? I've lost track of time.
I think I'll have a crack at this speed dating lark if they all look like it.
Told you it was gorgeous.
Diane, this is Guy.
Pleased to meet you.
And this is Ashley.
Hello.
And I'm Laurel. We've met before, do you remember?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Oh, I must have got mixed up.
Yes. Let me buy you all a drink.
That's what I like to hear.
When I find out who told Gloria about that frock, I'll throttle her.
She's his wife. She probably felt threatened by you.
Well, I don't see why. It's not as if I'm trying to get Eric into bed.
You have been known to flutter your eyelashes and give the old perfume an extra squirt when the occasion demands.
It was a golden opportunity.
Oh, you've heard my dad's good news, I take it.
Why don't you go and boil your head?
Oh, I knew you'd be pleased for him. After all, it's only money, isn't it?
Where are you going?
I'm going in there and I'm going to shove her down that toilet pan and pull the chain.
Let's go home. Come on, chop, chop. Stiff brandy and you'll feel much better.
Doubt it.
What's your problem?
I was wondering what you were up to when the car left the road.
Picking a fight with Robert, Ronnie, isn't going to get us anywhere.
Look, she might be your daughter, but she's my girlfriend. I don't want to argue with you.
Yeah, all right, son. Sit down. Just as worried as you are.
Nicola, what are you doing in here? Excuse me, what are you doing in here? You're supposed to be working today.
Not today, or any day.
Well, as long as you... What?
I don't have to work with dumb animals anymore. And I'm not too keen on the ones you treat either. So, I quit, as of now.
You can't. Well, not without serving your notice.
I can do whatever I like. See ya.
Nicola? Nicola? Oi, come back, Nicola.
Problem?
Yeah, she's just walking out on me without giving a notice or anything.
Nice motor. I wouldn't mind one of these.
Well, you'll have to earn some money first. She'll be back at work tomorrow.
Dad!
Come on, come for a spin.
No thanks. I've got a date with a stretch limo.
Oh, she's just overexcited. She'll be back to normal in the morning.
Go away.
I travel quite a lot in my job. Italy, mainly.
Right.
Tuscany.
Tuscany.
It's beautiful. Do you know it?
I know, I've never been there. Why don't I get us some more drinks on the house?
Sure.
Say again, please, Diane.
Well, how's it going?
Okay.
You don't sound too sure.
Something about him.
It looks fine to me.
Yeah, well, just said something about Tuscany. It made me think about Ray.
For goodness sake, woman, are you deliberately looking for faults?
No.
Well, get yourself back over there and give the poor bloke a chance. More to the point, give yourself a chance.
Oh, I don't know. I've got Ollie upstairs crying her eyes out, and I have no idea where Danny is.
He'll be fine. They both will.
Yeah, if they do split up, there'd be no reason for him to carry on living here. I could end up losing them both.
They might move out, but you won't lose them.
But Ollie wants to live her own life, but as for Danny... Well, I know he's not family, but I've got quite used to him being around.
It's loneliness, isn't it? That's what you're worried about.
Yeah, maybe it is. That's the reason I moved here after my Eileen died. I was rattling around in an empty house. Now I could be back to square one.
But maybe it's for the best them splitting up. I mean, they're kids. There's nothing worse than marrying young and spending years regretting it.
I never looked at another woman after I met Eileen.
You were lucky.
That was said with feeling.
Oh, listen to me. I sound like one of those flipping agony ants. Do you fancy a cuppa?
Aye, why not?
And don't worry, you won't be lonely. Not if I've anything to do with it.
I'll put kettle on, eh?
Francis, Ronnie, got some news.
Elaine's had the scan and she's back up on the ICU.
Has she regained consciousness?
No.
So there's no change?
Well, she's still leaking spinal fluid and we'll expect that to continue through the night.
If there's a chance that she might not wake up... Mum! Do I need to... Should I get a priest?
Don't say that. She's going to be fine, isn't she?
Look, all we can do is wait and see and we'll definitely know more in the morning.
I'd like to see her.
Hang on, son. If anyone goes in, it should be her family.
But I want to be there when she comes round.
I understand how you feel, love, but your dad's right. We need to be with her. Can we?
Yeah, of course. Come on.
I really want to see her. Before it's too late.
But if you change your mind, give me a call.
Okay, yeah. Thanks. Bye.
You haven't done what I think you've done.
It just didn't feel right.
You couldn't even have dinner with him.
Diane, I can feel myself making the same mistakes all over again. I always fall for men who seem like they're perfect, and then they're not, and then I end up in a mess.
From where I'm standing, you're being plain daft.
Hi.
Yeah.
Where's Grandad?
He's gone for a walk with Pearl.
I told him you finished with me. He said you probably didn't mean it. You didn't, did you?
Yeah, I did.
I don't understand why. Do you not love me anymore, is that it?
I do love you.
And I love you, so why can't we try and make it work?
Right then. I'll come to Manchester. We'll give that a try. Exactly.
But you know why.
I won't do what you want, and you won't do what I want, so... maybe we don't love each other as much as we think.
I do.
You don't want to live with me, that's the truth. I'm not saying it's all your fault, because if I wanted you badly enough, then... yeah, I'd settle for weekends and holidays, but I won't, I can't.
Right. Well, you can come with me.
You don't mean it.
But I don't want to lose you.
You'll do great, you know you will. You don't need me anymore.
Danny.
It's all right. Be all right. I thought they'd have come out by now. I don't know what's happening.
She'll still be unconscious.
But I want to be with her. I haven't seen her since they brought her in.
There's nothing you can do.
And what if she dies? It'll be my fault. I was driving, I moved her. That means I'll have killed her. And they'll work that out, won't they, the police? That's manslaughter.
Hey, there's no point thinking like that.
And if she wakes up, they'll find out I told them a pack of lies. Either way, I've had it. I'm finished. What am I gonna do?